operators and expression. So C supports rich set of operators. What is an operator? An operator is a symbol that tells the computer to perform certain mathematical or logical manipulations. Operators are used in the program to manipulate data and variables. They usually form a part of the mathematical or logical expression. So you all know, when we write a program, we give many instructions, we give input, we give instruction for processing, for calculation. So while giving the calculation, mathematical calculations or logical operations, we use operators to give certain expression. We need operators. So there are see what are the operators available in C? Arithmetic operators, relational operators, logical operators, assignment operators, increment and decrement operators, conditional operators, bitwise operators, special operator. So what is an operator? An operator is a symbol that tells the computer to perform certain mathematical or logical manipulations, like mathematical calculations like calculating sum, product, or square, etc. Logical, like comparison of two values. Oh, all this such type, to give such type of expression we use operator. So what is expression now? An expression is a sequence of operands and operators that reduces to a single value. So now S is equal to A plus B. So there we have A and B. Plus is a operator, equal to is a operator. So we'll get, finally we get one value, right? So as an expression is a sequence of operands and operators that reduces to a single value. Here operator, equal and plus are operators, like A and B are operands. Next, one by one we'll see. First we'll see arithmetic operators. So when we need to perform arithmetic operations, we use mathematical operations like plus, minus, all this comes under arithmetic operation. So what are the basic arithmetic operators? Why arithmetic operators are used? When we perform arithmetical operations, or when we want to give arithmetic instructions, mathematical instructions, we use arithmetic operators. So plus for addition or unary plus, minus for subtraction or unary minus, asterisk for multiplication, forward slash, that is integer division, then percentage, modulo division. For now, you see the examples. So now A minus B, A plus B, A into B, A divided by B, A modulus B. So here A and B are the variables and are known as operands. Operands are variables. Then here you see minus, asterisk for multiplication, percentage for modulo division. That is modulo division operator, percentage symbol that produces the remainder of an integer division. Now suppose the value of A is 15, value of B is 2. So what is the value of A divided B? The value of A divided B is 7. That is integer division, not 7.5, 7. Integer division it is. So now what is the value of A modulus B? So B produces remainder, right? Now A modulus B gives A is 15, B is now B is 2. So remainder is 1. So A modulus B is 1. Then keep it in mind, modulo division operator cannot be used on floating point data. Then one more thing, C don't have any exponential operator in arithmetic operator. Next we will see integer arithmetic. So when both the operands in a single arithmetic expression such as A plus B or A into B into C, the expression is called integer expression. So when the operands used in a single arithmetic expression such as A plus B or A into B into C, all variables should be integer. Then the expression is called integer expression and operation is called integer arithmetic. Integer arithmetic always yields an integer value. Now when all the operands should be integer, it gives integer result. So these expressions are referred to as integer expression and the operation is called integer arithmetic. Then integer arithmetic yields to integer value. So for example, if you take A and B, A as 14, B as 4, what is the result of A minus B? A minus B gives 10. A plus B gives 18. A into B 56. A divided by B 3. Only decimal part is considered integer division. A modulus B is 2. That is remainder of the division. Then in the modular division, if we take a negative number, there the modulus takes the sign of the first operand dividend. Now minus 14 modulus 3 takes minus 2, like that. 14 modulus minus 3 takes the remainder, gives the remainder 2. Next, real arithmetic. So arithmetic operation involving only real number is called real arithmetic. Only floating point numbers. If the arithmetic expression contains only real numbers or floating point values, it is called as real arithmetic. A real operand may be values either in the decimal or exponential notation. Since the floating point values are rounded to number of significant digits permissible, the final value is an approximation of the correct result. For example, you see the example, x, y, z are floating point values. X equal to 6.0 by 7.0, you will get 0.857143. Next, mixed mode arithmetic. Here one operand. Now take A is float, B is integer. We give A plus B. So in that is A is floating number, floating point number, and B is integer number. So what is that type of expression is referred to as? This type of expression is referred to as mixed mode of arithmetic. So when one of the operand operand is real and the other is integer, or vice versa, the expression is called mixed arithmetic expression. If either operand is real type, then only the real operation is performed and the result is always in real number. Hope you got it. Any one of the operand, either A or B, any one of the operand is real number, then the result is always a real number. Next operator, relational operator. So when we want to compare two quantities and depending on their relation, we take certain decision. Now we compare A and B. If A is greater than B, we take the result A greater. If B is greater than A, we take the result B. Greater number is B. So like that, when we compare two quantities and depending on their result or their relation, we take certain decision. Now, we may compare age, we may compare the value, or we may compare the price of two items. Suppose you take, for example, major and minor. So, age is greater than 18, major. Otherwise, less than 18, minor. So, like that, when the result is depending on the comparison of two quantities, then in that case we use relational operator. Then the expression containing the relational operator is termed as relational expression. Always the value of relational expression, that means the comparison, A greater than B or age is greater than 18. So in that type of expression, the value of relational expression is either 1 or 0. 1 for true. When the given comparison is true, you get the value 1. When the given comparison is false, we get the value 0. So, if it is 1, if specified relation is true, and if it is 0, this specified relation is false. So, there are 6 relational operators in C. Less than, greater than, less than or equal to, greater than or equal to, is equal to. There you have to give double equal to, not single equal to, double equal to. That is equal to. Then not symbol and equal to, that is not equal to. So see the general form. Always a relational expression contains only one relational operator and takes the, see the general form. There AE1 and AE2. AE1 is a arithmetic expression which may be a constant, variable or combination of them. Then relational operator. Then AE2 is again arithmetic expression that may be simple constant or variable or combination of constant and variable. So it takes the general form AE1 relational operator, AE2. AE1 and AE2 are the arithmetic expression. That arithmetic expression may be a constant or variable or combination of constant and variable. See the example. So 4.5 less than or equal to 10. That is, it gives the value true. Minus 35 greater than or equal to 0. Is it true? No, it is false. So it gives the value 0. When it is true, it gives the value 1. So you can give A plus B equal to C plus D. Double, there make the correction, there is double equal to, not single equal to. a plus b double equal to c plus d. So when it is true, sum of a and b is equal to sum of c and d, then it will give true, or else it will give false. So when the comparison gives true, it returns or it gives the value 1. When the comparison gives 0, it gives the value true 1. Comparison is false, it gives the value 0. So you can give the complement for relational operators. When you give greater than, complement of less than or equal to, complement of greater than equal to, not equal to is complement of double equal to. So greater than symbol is complement of less than symbol. Greater than or is equal to complement of less than or equal to. Not and not equal to is the complement of is equal to. See the expression. There is an example. Now there x greater than y, not. So x less than y. X less than y means if the value of x is less than value of y. So that results 0 or 1. If it is 0, there again there is a not symbol. So what will happen? Again it results